There we are. We are live.
Oh, we are live. Oh, check that
Looked
out.
on
We're live.
YouTube, but I don't see anything coming up.
Yeah, we're live right now. Good evening, everybody. Pota Boy here, Kilo Delta 8, Lima Hotel Radio. And I'm joined tonight with Dave, Bob, Bill, AJ, and Mike. So if you want to stop in the chats and say howdy, howdy to us, ask us any questions you got. We will try to answer them to the best of our knowledge. Let me go on and send it up to Dave to start the introduction roundtable thing. Go ahead, Dave.
Good evening. This is Dave, WD9N in Illinois, where we're starting to thaw back out from our sub-zero little spell here. Who we got kicking it to Bob, I guess?
Oh, hello, Bob. KE0QEQ in South Dakota. I guess we'll send it over to my little brother Bill.
I am the little brother Bill, the W0KAL, and I'm in southern South Dakota, southeastern South Dakota. Mike, go ahead.
And hello, everybody. Mike, W9BTM, up here in the Cheesehead State, Sheboygan, Wisconsin, where we were starting to thaw out a little bit, but we're currently sitting at 11 degrees, and it's starting to freeze again. Over to my friend Alex, AJ there.
Hello, Alex here in the great cowboy state of Wyoming, where we were 60 degrees today and beautiful and sunny. Can't complain.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I think he's got us topped.
Must be nice.
It was beautiful today.
We were -6 today.
Ooh.
Well,
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a
We
rough
had
one.
that yesterday.
I couldn't even get out. I wanted to go do an activation today. I couldn't even get out of my driveway because they're doing that. They're putting in new fire hydrants along down the road, and they had my driveway blocked off with heavy equipment, and my little VW just won't push them things out of the way.
No.
so what do they do if you got to go to work? I mean, if they're blocking the way.
They're not there at that time of day.
God.
Oh, wait. I'm on afternoons now. I'm on closing, so I don't know. They'll have to let me out, or I'll go out. I'll just cut across my yard and go out my neighbor's drive.
You have to go lock the hubs in.
It's quite
Yeah.
the good time of weather to be playing with water lines, isn't it?
The tables are not frozen, believe it or not. They're digging quite easily.
Oh, yeah, once you get through the frost on top. But, man,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be out there playing with water lines in this weather.
Me
Nope.
neither. My driveway my driveway's on like a downslope, so it catches all the way. My neighbor's is worse, and the other day when they had one of the lines ruptured, they fixed it quite quickly. But one of the lines did rupture. It flooded my driveway, but my neighbor's driveway right to would be my left. His driveway had almost 4 inches of water set.
Ugh.
So yeah,
It'd be a skating
had
rink
about-
here.
Yeah, mine had about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, give or take. His was like 4 inches. It was pretty wet. But anywho, tonight we got everybody on here. Figured we'd bring everybody in tonight to say hello, and we got some topics that we're going to talk about. One of the things that we're kind of thinking about talking about was the 60-meter allocation changes. How many people do Pota on 60 meters? I don't know. I've never done it myself.
I don't know that I've ever seen anybody spotted there.
Yes,
I
a
don't either.
lot of FT8 right now running 60 meters. I've hunted quite a few parks here in the last few weeks. The toroid in my end fed must love this cold weather because I've been able to hunt quite a few parks on 60.
It's not getting hot, not getting too hot, warm.
Right.
So yeah, it's gonna keep the nice cool air around.
It's in natural air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yes. And another thing we're gonna bring up tonight is the what is that, WMA down in what was that, Georgia?
Virginia.
Not Georgia, Virginia.
Virginia.
I had to look at my map. And what's going on with that to what's there. I personally could not. I looked today to do a little bit of research, get some, actual factuals on it, and I couldn't find anything substantial other than what was already said on other YouTube channels about it, and that's basically it. Dave has it brought up there.
So I'll
That's
just
just
read
their
real
song.
quick. Yeah, I'll read real quick what I found, and it's pretty much a canned response, but just in case, the rare chance that somebody actually hasn't heard about this yet. The Parks on the Air POTA program recently removed over 50 Virginia Wildlife Management Areas (WMAs) and fishing lakes from its list of active available parks in late 2025 due to conflicts with officials and concern over overuse, leading to a shift to other platforms. I don't know if that's actually why they did it or not, but that is what that Google search came up with. So who knows? But they made their decision, and I guess all we can do is abide by it, or write in opinion piece about that we feel it should be allowed or whatever. But I'm sure they have good reason. It's not something they would just take away from everybody.
I know here in Illinois, they look at use of state parks and things, which are a little different than what I understand they do with these wildlife management areas. It's a little different because, even their state parks are still there. That's not the problems. Wildlife management areas. So don't confuse that. They're like, there's just no place to go in Virginia to POTA now. That's not the case. But anyway, here in Illinois, they look at activities that can coexist when they kind of plan that stuff out. And I'm guessing that they're seeing potential for conflict or whatever in doing that. But it sucks, you've lost those areas to go activate, particularly if you're in one of those where that's the only thing close to you.
Yeah, if it's just a few miles down the road, that's kind of that's your home park. That's kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I do understand they do have to manage them areas, and they don't. See, state parks and management areas here in South Dakota, it's the Wild West here, so we don't have to. We can put things up in trees and this and that, but you just got to have that small footprint, and we don't put out flags advertising all this and that we're doing.
Right.
And just do your activation and be respectful. Like you pack in, pack out, and leave the area, better than when you found it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You guys have seen me many times on my activations pick up garbage and put it in my pockets or carry it along with me and throw it away in the receptacles, in the proper receptacles.
Yep. Just be a good steward.
If there's no proper receptacle, it goes right in my backseat of my car or in my trunk or something. Actually, I got to clean my car out from my last activation. I seen a bunch of trash flying around. I jumped out in the snow and grabbed it. Like threw a bunch of candy wrappers out.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason, Waves and Wings. Like to say hello to the chat there. Pota Power, Welby, Jason Lockwood, Waves and Wings. Waves and Wings, welcome to the chat there. And there you go. If you need last minute Christmas presents, get a hold of Vaughn and Julie. They will set you up with the Spultana. Waves and Wings right now, I did a thing, and I haven't done nothing much with it. I'm still working on figuring it out. Apparently a ding dong when it comes to it, but I started TikTok. So I have a TikTok channel as well, and as soon as I get things figured out, I'll be working on there. Waves and Wings is in the chat, and he has a TikTok and a YouTube. So go check him out as well. He is actually live streaming right now on TikTok our show, which is awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Howard.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Hopefully we can keep the chat going. And then there's Mr. Welby Roberts, Whiskey 3, Lima Bravo Yankee.
Yeah, put all you out there that hunt parks, put him in your ham alert. Welby is going to be traveling to New Zealand, and we'll do his best to activate some parks. So good chance to get some New Zealand parks in your hunter list there as well on your log.
Absolutely. And the call there is Whiskey 3 Lima Bravo Yankee is Welby's call.
I'm going to do it, guys. Welby, sorry, be upset with me if you want, but one of the parks that he's going to possibly activate has only been activated 3 times.
Yep.
And he just put in the chat that he will be using his UK call sign, not his US call sign. So he's got it in the chat there.
Which will be ZL/Mike Oscar Whiskey Mike or Mike
Zero.
Oscar Mike Zero
Mike Zero
Whiskey Mike Echo.
Is that the way you have to put it in the ham alert too? Is that exact same way with the ZL and the /?
That's a good question. I don't know. But hey, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go get me some milk, and I shut the door, but I forgot to turn my light on, so I gotta mute because my light has a vocal.
Sonny needs to put his on air light on, and his light is a vocal.
It has an audible effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully it doesn't come over the. Demonetize this video too.
Yeah. Well,
Joe says for ham alert, it should be just the call there. So.
Which call though? So if I just do Mike Zero Whiskey Mike Echo,
yes.
Then that if I put that in ham alert, then I'll get this. Then I'll get the spots.
That's what they're saying.
Joe's telling us.
Okay.
I used ham alert for a short amount of time, and after getting notified, an exorbitant amount of times when people were activating, I chose to delete the app, and so.
You can go into the settings and set how many times in a certain time frame it alerts you to cut back on that, because when somebody starts activating and there's 30, 40, 50 people that keep spotting them, it's like, holy cow, your phone blows up.
For me it's not. For me, it's not as much as like the actual like spots or the respots that bothers me. It's when I have people in there for what is it, PSK reporter or reverse beacon network, and then somebody jumps on FT8 and they're sitting there and they're just doing FT8 for 6 hours of the day, and like literally every single time they get spotted by somebody out in FT8 world, it notifies my phone. So what I do then is I click on the mute, and it'll mute them for 6 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
And but having to go through and always mute is a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I go in and set up the limits where it's like, well, you can notify me X number of times in an hour or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey Joe, welcome to the chat, buddy.
So awesome. So Sonny, you wanted to, I don't want to miss this part. You wanted to talk about leapfrog, and
yes.
I'll let you go on about that. I'll put my 2 cents, and I know there's several of us have participated, and so go ahead and tell them what leapfrog's all about.
Okay, so I'll start from the beginning. It's a little lengthy, not too bad, but I'll start from the beginning. my best friend and myself one day were sitting on HF, and I was making contacts on voice, he was making contacts on FT8, and I said, dude, you got to try and get this guy. He's in Australia. So he came over to voice, and we made the contact with the guy in Australia. Both of us did. And when I was talking to the guy in Australia, I told him, hey, let me leapfrog you over to my buddy Ray in the next town over. And his call sign is, Kilo Charlie 8, Golf Sugar Lima. And he's like, okay, not a problem. So Ray made the contact. And then from there on out, we started doing that every once in a while. We'd get on there and we'd just get on the same frequency. One of us would call CQ, and then we'd turn it over to, okay, here's this guy. Can you hear him too? So I decided one day to introduce you guys to it, and we went with it. So what we do is we get on a frequency, and we'll get in a room in the Discord, just like we are now, but in Discord, and one of us will call CQ, okay? And like I call CQ, and let's say Vaughn or Julie come back to us. Kilo Golf 4 Victor Echo Tango comes back to my CQ. So now what I do is as I'm making the contact with Vaughn, I look up at you guys in the Discord, and you'll give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down on whether you can hear them or not. And if you can hear them, I'll be like, okay, Vaughn, we're playing what's called CQ, or not CQ Leapfrog, but Leapfrog. And I'd like to try and see if you can make a contact with my buddy in Indiana. Two friends of mine are in South Dakota. One's in Wyoming, and the other one's over in Cheesehead Factory World, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So whichever one of you give me a thumbs up, I'll send it over to you. Okay, Alex, Whiskey 6, he hears them. So he gives me a thumbs up, and I'll send it to Alex, and I'll be like, okay, Vaughn, I'm going to send you over to Whiskey 6, Whiskey. And then Alex picks it up from there and calls out to Vaughn and so forth. And then if Bill can hear him, but Bob can't, Bob will give us a thumbs down. Bill will give us a thumbs up. Alex will make his contact, say whatever, and then send it to Bill. Now, Dave and Mike over here, if Dave can hear him and Mike can't, Bill will send it over to Dave. And then that way, the person that we make the contact with actually makes 1, 2, 3, 4 contacts, with myself included. Yep. Then once Dave's done with his contact, he'll send it back to me, and I'll zero it out. I'll finish it out, and say it's 7 threes, and we'll all just tell them 7 threes. And it's actually quite fun. Some people think it's a net, but it's not a net. I guess it could be ran as a net, like a net, or some people, I could see why people would think it was a net, because there's some nets that do that, to make contacts and stuff.
It's kind of no different than using NetLogger.
Similar, yeah. So that's the game of Leapfrog, and I had mentioned that to Waves and Wings this morning down there in Georgia. Howard, I mentioned that to him this morning when I was watching his live stream, and so I told him tonight I'd explain it more in depth. Well, there you go, Howard.
Yeah.
But that's the whole history of it, how it started, and now here we are, the Kilowatts and Bourbon Ham Fam, and we do that. It's fun. It's a good time.
I wonder if you could go ahead, Bill.
Go on. Every time we've done it, I've had a tremendous amount of fun, and you get the people are really happy to get 4, 5, 6 contacts when they were thinking they were just going to get the one. I haven't heard anybody say that this is not what I signed up for or anything like that. So anyway, Dave, you were going to say?
No, I know we've talked about this before, is if we could ever get the conditions right where we could go out and activate at the same time, where we can all hear each other, if you use your phone and like you're saying with Discord or something like that, where we could pass it around as activators at parks, and then every time somebody comes in, but I don't know if they don't really know what's going on. I could see that turning into chaos real fast too. So
Yeah.
I think that could be worked into an activation. Just go, all right, hey, hang on, I got another park. I'm going to pass you over to him and just kind of send him around. So
Yeah,
I guess that's no different than having 3 or 4 operators at one activation. Just go, all right, hang on, we're going to pass you to this guy, see if you hear him, and
Yeah.
we
Try
have
even
actually
there.
thought about doing that.
yeah.
So, Sonny, you want to tell them about? I wasn't part of it that night, but when Bill 4 came in, and want to tell them the story behind Bill 4?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Bill number 4. We have tremendous amounts of bills in the Kilowatts and Bourbon Discord. We have like
Bill number 1 right here.
we have like 6 or 7 bills. So we numbered them. We got Bill 1, Bill 2, Bill 3, Bill 4, Bill 5, 6, and 7. Only one of the bills in there didn't like being called Bill. I don't know which number
Bill
it was.
3.
He just wanted to be, he just wanted to be Bill. That was it. Not Bill 1, not Bill 2, Bill 3. So we abide by that. So we were playing Leapfrog one day, and one of the things that we do when we're on Leapfrog is we'll plug, different YouTube channels. My own. Now next time we play, we'll probably plug CT Pota podcast, and we plug KB's a lot because KB I call him my daddy because he allows us to do this stuff in his Discord, and allows us to have these little side rooms and stuff where we can organize the Pota podcast and stuff like that. So we're on there one night and we're doing the Leapfrog, and Bill number 4 down in Florida comes in, and as we're doing it, we're announcing that we're doing this, and we told him blah blah blah, and we give him the link to KB's Discord, and he came right into the Discord. He joined into the room and he started doing the Leapfrog with us. It was awesome. That was the first time we met Bill 4. It was pretty cool. And
Yeah, he's been a staple ever since.
Yep, he's been a staple in the Discord ever since. He comes
Hey,
in.
can I interrupt a minute?
Yes, sir.
Just in case anybody would like to try it, there's 2 China stations on FT8 right now. One of them's on 20 and one of them is on, 15?
I'm not set up for FT8 right now, otherwise I would.
Neither am I.
Well, there might be
that's right.
somebody listening.
I'm on that.
Mike, you're in the park right now, aren't you?
I am in the park right now, but I don't have, this is a new laptop since my other Asus took a poop on me, and I don't have the Silicon Labs installed in here for the DigiRig, and I don't even have WSJTX on this computer yet. I think I'm waiting until I get my Toughbook to be able to put all that stuff on, because I'm tired of having to install all these programs and drivers on multiple computers. I'm going to wait till I get the permanent computer in here and then do it.
Right on.
But I am in the park. I am in the park.
Joe is actually what he does is a side thing, and he's in the chat there. Joe, if you're in the StreamYard, let's bring him up on. Can we bring him up on the stream here? He's part of the podcast. I didn't know he was even in here until I seen him in the chat. But
Joe, we sent the link. We sent the link to the normal channels there. If you want to jump on in, Joe.
Yeah, it's in the chat channel, the DM channel.
Yeah, it looks like they got Chinese
Hey,
one.
John.
Ooh, 12 meters. Not picking him up here.
No.
Oh, Sonny, your light's really bright.
I turned my camera around, or my light.
Smokes.
Phone. That's my light source. It's my phone because I lost mine. Howdy, John.
John, hope you're doing well.
He's probably happy he's not plowing snow right now if it's been in the mid 50s out there in Wyoming. So
Yeah, 60 degrees. Right now it is 48.
29.
Let's see. I got 31. It's a heat wave here.
Yeah.
28 here.
Actually got to
Really
shovel
wants to go to
snow
the
without
park.
my big coat on today.
Julie wants to be in the park. Well, what's keeping you, young lady?
Go in the park. Go drive to the park right now, and then after the CQ Pota podcast, we'll park to park each other.
Little park to park.
Oh, there you go.
No, I'm not getting that guy. He is going to QRT.
See, I'm sitting in my home park right now, US 1458.
One of these days, I'll get to the park and we'll have to get a park there, Mike. I couldn't get you today when you were in earlier. I tried.
I know 20 was weird. 20 was really weird. Like there was even people that were coming in 20 over, and then through the pile up. But then next thing you know, like I'm calling back to them, and they're down to like a 5-5, just like that. It was like QSP was weird today.
Mike,
Yeah,
do
I
you live at that park?
What's that?
I said, do you live at that park? You've got 52
Basically.
activations.
Basically, dude, I basically live here. I'm a quarter mile away from the park, so it's literally a 2-minute drive from me right down the road.
I'm kind of the same
Nice.
way. I just haven't been out as much as I should be. 2,396 activator QSOs from that park.
Nice.
Don't look up mine for my home park.
You're probably up there with me, if not higher.
Let's
Oh.
see.
I think I'm a little bit higher than you.
Most
Probably.
likely. Let's see. That is Geneva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your home. 110 activations, 6,399 activator QSOs.
Yeah, I got a ways to catch up to you.
You go where you go. You go what's closest to you for the most part. Sometimes I
if
do
we're gonna-
travel.
If we're going to bring it up.
Wait a minute,
I
how
just,
is he not number one?
What?
How is he not number one though?
He is.
How is he not number one on the park leader?
Bear
He
with
is.
again.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
KD8
It was blurry on my end.
Oh, gotcha.
It looked like a J on there. That looked like a J to me. Okay, yep.
Oh, well, that'd be cruel, wouldn't it?
All right. Well, I guess we can bring up Bill now. Let's see Bill.
Oh, what's his favorite park?
He's got us all blown away.
What's your favorite park, Bill?
There's 3 of them that should be pretty close to tied. Springfield, Lewis and Clark Recreational area.
The historic trail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Holy cow! Uh-oh, Bill.
What's that?
What's going on?
Yeah.
What is going on, Bill? AB8AS is the highest number of activations for that park.
I think Bill just needs to ham harder.
So Lewis and Clark Trail runs through like a ton of states. I don't remember how much. 7, 11.
So maybe that's not a fair one. But
So
Look at the top.
Richard
Look at
is the top.
activator.
Richard's the top one for activator QSOs.
Yep.
And this is mind-blowing to me. 25,681 activator QSOs.
look up how many total activator QSOs Richard has. N0OII.
Yeah, he's
Oh, good grief. Well, he runs FT8 all the time, right?
oh no, he does a
We
lot
go
of
out-
voice.
Well, I know he
We go
does.
out
but
there, boys. Yeah.
that's staggering.
All right. Let's bring up Julie.
Cow.
Oh yeah.
Bring up
Oh,
Pota.
Oh, look at here. Julie
I
caught her
screw
all
up
over
her-
logs up tonight.
I screw up her prefix all the time. What's her prefix?
Uh,
KJ4
Oh,
ULZ, I think. Yep, that's it. Oh, wait a minute. Julie, you only got 5,000 contacts. You're slacking.
But sometimes they only log on Vaughn's logging, and then sometimes they log on Julie's too. So they instead of doing both at the same time. It's easier that way.
Okay. I'll give you that.
I don't do it that way when I go with multiples. I like multiple activators in the park. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
So they should be able to do just like what Richard and I do when we go and activate. We'll curate the log, but then we'll go in. Richard will do the log up. He'll upload his logs, and then he'll send it over to me, and I'll just go into Notepad, do a find and replace for his call sign to my call sign, and upload it. So they could just do that, and then they both get credit for all their parks.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if you guys seen Julie's comment there, if you can put it up there, but it says that she's only had her general for like 6 months, so that could explain it.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fair too.
okay.
That's fair too. Sorry, Julie.
Okay.
Bring up
Wait,
what's
Still
Vaughn's.
doing
KG4.
Still doing good for only 6 months though.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they pulled it pretty hard too. Vaughn and Julie.
Yeah, Richard is just over a year doing POTUS.
And
I'm like Julie,
7,000 something, I think was his contacts. That just blows my mind.
77,000.
Yeah, 77 and it's approaching 77,800. That's just mind blowing to me.
Yeah.
Mind blowing.
Whereas on the other side, I do a lot of hunting. So
Right.
Howdy there, Hillbilly. Welcome to the chat there.
Yep, welcome.
Hey, Hillbilly, howdy. 7 kilos. Is that just for one park, Julie, or is that for 7 different parks? And I've said it before. I wish that you each kilo you got in that park that it would count that, but it only counts as 1 kilo per park.
Well, they just
Really?
need 1K, 2K, 3K, 4K, you know?
I didn't know that you can only do 1 kilo in a park. I thought you could do multiples.
Well, it still
See,
counts. It still clicks up as far as QSOs go, but you only get the little wallpaper one time.
See, Julie,
Okay.
here's
Yeah.
the real slacker.
Yeah.
That Illinoisan right there, he's slacking.
I know.
Illinois.
I know.
Gee, I'm gonna have you beat there, Dave.
Probably. Well, what I need to do, I've got enough radios. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to go set up the FT8 stations and run FT8 and voice at the same time.
Oh boy.
G8 in the park.
How about that?
That ain't
Really rack them up.
parks on here.
What was that, Sonny?
You don't need to do FG8 in the park. That ain't really Pota.
Oh,
Stop.
no.
That sounds like fight words.
I do
Where's
want to
that
try
Where's
Vera.
the eat button? Where's that eat button at?
Uh-oh, he's going to eat me out of here. All right,
Don't
I'll put it
have
away.
the
I'll put it
power.
away. All right, you can shrink
You
that
know,
back down.
I only do FT8 in the parks when like the bands are really, really crap, and you know it's like there's so much QSB, or also on like contesting weekends when there's contesting and it's like you cannot find a clear frequency at all. I mean, then I'll just hop on FT8. You know, I'll try. I will at least make an effort to do sideband contacts. But if my efforts have failed and I can't even get freaking 10 contacts doing, phone, then I say enough of this and I just switch over to FT8 to finish it off.
Joe
Yeah, I have,
begs to differ.
I've
There's
in
places for it, in my opinion. I don't do it, but I'm not against it. I just like busting guys' huevos.
well, I've gone to we have a Bear Butte State Park here in South Dakota. We have a pretty huge Native American population, and that's considered a pretty sacred site to them. But
Hey, traveling ham.
It is a POTA entity, so I did FT8 there as an activation and actually got turkey. But I didn't want to be yelling CQ POTA, at a sacred site such as that. So just to be a little more
Yeah.
respectful, I just did FT8.
And it's kind of discreet too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're like me, when I do FT8, I like hearing the woo woo woo. So I got that
My
turned
old
up.
ears can't take that sound.
Yeah, it's getting rough.
There it is. The sounds of FT8.
So what are you doing down there, Silent Alex?
I was actually just thinking about FT8 and some of the debates about FT8 actually is what I was thinking about. Stuff we don't probably want to get into tonight, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
why not?
So
Ooh.
why don't we think about doing a leapfrog here in the near future? I'm off on Wednesday.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Wednesday. Nope, I got a VFW meeting. But don't, because I'm gone. Don't worry about it. I'll be at VFW.
Guys, I may drop. The power's doing a little flicker in here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't think my UPS will hold me up with 3 monitors and everything going for very long.
No, probably
Just
not. Turn off
long enough to shut
Well, if you
everything
drop
down.
out, if you drop
Just
out,
keep
we know
this
why.
one on.
No, Julie, FT8 has purpose, but it ain't my jam.
Right. Mine neither. Like as I said a minute ago, FT8 is good for, low signal communications and whatnot like that. And Joe, I don't know why he didn't come in here, but get your butt in here. He it's easier for him to do FT8, so I get that. I understand.
Yeah.
That. Just for me, it's not a thing to do in the park. For me, I won't do it in the park. Now, if somebody's doing it in the park, so there you go, have at it, But I just won't. It's not me.
I like that more personal interaction. So I favor voice.
Me too.
I know the
And
CW guys, they recognize each other by their fist.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The guys that do that a lot.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of activations on FT8 just
Yeah.
because I'm usually in the campground of a state park where
You are, Julie.
you might have a bunch of screaming kids running around, but somebody yelling CQ Pota, I don't know. So,
Yeah. It is. I mean, the digital modes are great if you're in an environment where it's like, I don't want to be over here, CQ Pota, Whiskey Delta 9 November, and there's like 50 people around trying to go out here and relax. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that,
Well, I've actually had my setup outside at the campground one time, and there's a guy pulling out of his campsite, and I hear, and he goes, "Are you doing parks on the air?" And he stopped right there and ran up, and he's a big contester from our state capitol pier here in South Dakota, and he came and took pictures, and he's, "Oh man, this is cool," and stuff, and I wished he would have stopped by before he had to pull out, and so, but I was running.
Yeah, and then activated with you. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, when it was funny, we brought this up earlier. The guy that used to have the number one rung and the ladder for Geneva State Park, I ran into him, and he was actually there the day I ran into him. He was actually there trying to take it back from me, when I took it over. And he lives up towards Cleveland, Euclid area, and Geneva's all the way over. Cleveland, Euclid's in the center of the state, up top north, and I'm all the way over here to the east side, where by PA, and Geneva's over here by me, so it's easier for me to get here. And he said he was going to battle it out, but that night I got close to 200 plus contacts, and well, he chose not to. I love doing parks on the air though. especially when it's a challenge to be able to get out there and get portable. I'm sure all of you feel the same way. It's fun. And here come the crickets.
Crickets. No, I definitely enjoy going out there. And actually, Kilo Alpha Lima and our friend Richard, November 0 Oscar Italy, we've gone out and done, geez, what we do, a 24 park Grove that one day.
23.
Pretty grueling, but it was a heck of a lot of fun. And we just kept going, and I think Richard's got quite the setup in his pickup. Someday we'll have to get him on. I think he's a little camera shy, but cause he's got a unique setup, and actually he just upgraded, so he's got a Tar Heel screwdriver in his truck now. So
nice.
That'll be fun.
Not in there yet, but he's got it at least sitting at the house.
Yeah. So.
Tell him when he buys another one, I'm interested in it.
Well,
Tar Heels are awesome.
He actually came up and did field day with me on my camper, and he put a butternut in the receiver hitch on his pickup. No, the antenna is 30 feet tall.
Yeah, we used to have a butternut.
So great guy. So someday we'll get him on.
Well, don't forget your tablet, John. John says he needs to start activating more during the day on his lunch, but he keeps forgetting his tablet for logging.
Oh,
there is such
there's
pencil.
Log right on your phone.
Pen, paper. Yeah, you can do. There's quite a few.
I would recommend hammers. I'd recommend hammers on the phone.
Yeah.
It's a nice little offline app. You don't need internet for it. I mean, hammers is a good one for using on your phone. Doesn't use that much space for the app either.
Oh, Julie says Vaughn's trying to talk her into selling her 7300 to get another MK2.
How much you want, Vaughn?
Yeah, great radios. See, straight 7300 is still a great radio.
I think you're going to see a lot of those, and the price, I think, is really going to get hit hard on them for the guys selling, because there's going to be a flood of those on the used market, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mine's going to sit right there.
Goat Wrangler likes the
World Radio League. Yeah. WRL is a good logging software. I use it here at the house when I get Pota Power on the air. That's what I log in. Is that I think most of my contacts. I was logging. I'd upload them to when I go to the park, and I'd upload the QRZ, and I'd upload the parks on the air, and then I'd upload into World Radio League as well. And I set a goal for myself to get 10,000 confirmed QSOs in QRZ, and once I hit that, then I'm going to start logging in World Radio League and using that at home, because in the park I personally prefer Ham 2K. I'm used to it.
Polo.
I know how it works. I know, Polo. I know, I know the ins and outs of it, and I still haven't done a deep, in-depth,
I do like that. If I knew how to code, I would be with those guys going, look, let's make this work on PC, working rig control. Could you imagine if you had rig control and had that on a laptop connected to your radio out doing Pota? Oh, man. What?
Julie.
No, because basically my Pota setup is sitting right here in front.
You're caught.
I just got yelled at.
Busted.
Well, you could just reply and say it's because we don't have ICOM hats.
We could use some ICOM hats, Julie.
Hickums.
Yeah, we could use some ICOM hats.
I can't say that. I can't
Look at that.
do that.
Sonny's
And
got
look,
the
guys.
prize hat.
I got the prize hat, the very first #1 signed Pota Power pink Miss Julie's pink hat. This came right off her head.
Hi.
Oh,
You got the wrong one.
Oh,
I tried.
Oh.
I tried to get him.
okay. There you go.
Put it back. Put it back on. Put them back. There you go.
There you go. Very first one signed by Pota Power. Got that at Dayton Ham Fest, and this came right off Julie's head. So
See, I couldn't number them and do that because I'd lose track. It'd be like
She'd almost have to do it.
3 would be it.
She'd almost have to do it like the guys over at Spool Tenna. She'd almost have to like serialize them and like
Yeah.
who gets what hat. She'd have to keep a log.
right. Well,
There you go.
they can all.
Well, I've been begging for a Pota Power signed hat ever since, and I cry myself to sleep a lot at night. But
Oh,
Hey, she can always just send us a bunch of hats. All 6 of us, and Pota Team 6 on all 6 of the hats.
I can go regular.
Yep. Right.
Go
2
regular.
Pota Team 6 signed by.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Go Wrangler. Your call sign looks familiar. Have I gotten you in my log before? Santa's listening, Bill.
all
Pota
right,
Team 6.
gotta replace my.
very nice.
Santa's listening, Bill.
Gonna have to retire this old hat. And, yeah.
Okay, Andy.
0
All right.
Alpha.
Oh, Andy,
I do not have him in the log for Pota at all.
the good old World Radio League. BI, Mr. Andy.
We need to get him on the podcast here.
Now, see, I just put that on Do Not Disturb, and it still call. I told you somebody called me.
I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I was getting a bunch of notifications coming through on my phone. Yet I went there and silence.
I'm going to
silence.
mute out for a minute.
Yeah, I put mine on vibrate, and it nobody calls me anyway. So, but
I don't have APX in my log either.
Joe ordered the
Icon.
ICOM 7300 Mark II.
Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
He's going to have to do an unboxing, I told him, and we'll definitely get to have to see that on video.
All right.
Do that live on the, CQ Pota podcast.
Yeah, there you go, Joe. And Andy, we will mark you down. We got 2 more coming on. We got Rayman Pota coming up next at that'd be the next live stream, ain't it?
No, one more.
One more.
Say
Okay,
one more thing. Yeah.
So Gray Man will be on the 29th.
Okay. Rayman will be on the 29th. And then after that, we got Hillbilly Ham coming on the following month. We like to bring guests on the last Monday of the month, and sometimes in between too. Tonight, we just decided to honor our 2 new members of the CQ Pota podcast here, and that's Mike and Bob, and we brought them online here and figured we'd do a string with them online again. We did another one last week, but we figured we'd do this one again tonight because we ramble.
We got the whole team. We got the whole team here. Pota Team 6.
Oh, the teams.
Well, it's actually Pota Team 7. Joe should be in here. I don't know why he hasn't come in yet.
Oh yeah.
Joe is a very integral part of the team here. He does all the background stuff, and tonight I'm doing all the background stuff, and I am thankful for Joe when he is here. We'll just say that. He does it much better than me.
Guys, Dave had to drop out. He had a family thing come up that he had to go and take off for. Family's always first.
Yep.
Priorities. Unless you're me and you got that verbal neon light outside.
So you have the on the air sign outside of your door.
No,
his is verbal.
mine is verbal.
We'll put it this way: he has to mute to put his light on.
Okay, Joe. Yeah. Yeah, I got to mute to put my light on because it gets very verbal. And tonight I went and turned it on, and they're all asleep. So,
Oh, probably woke them up.
Probably.
no, they got that Wednesday show on Adam's Family Wednesday. My son's watching that out in the living room, and he's watching it with his eyelids closed.
That's the best way to watch it.
My other son, Leo, he's upstairs. He's a night owl, so he'll sleep for I'd say about 2 hours, and then he's going to get up and be up all night and all day again. So yeah,
I had one like that too.
and so the 60-meter thing. Let's hit that. 60 meters. What is going on with that? The new allocations. They widen up the band for us amateurs, us hams.
Yeah, so in the middle, they allowed us a little bit VFO action. We can slide around a little bit, but we cannot do the 100 watts anymore. I believe it was 9.15 EIRP. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
9.15 ERP. And well, the channelized ones you can still do 100 watts, right?
My understanding is you can do 100 watts on the channelized one. Ones there, but the ones where you're sliding in between I think it's just in between two or maybe three of them. I'd have to pull it up to be honest with you.
And the FT8 channel is basically right in the middle of that. So there's some contention as to can you still do FT8 at 100 watts or do you have to go down?
So Hillbilly Ham is saying they did not lower the channelized one. So on FT8 you still would be able to. So that is nice.
So the FT8 frequency on there is channelized.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. See, I don't know. I've never done FT8 on 60 meters. I don't think I've done anything on 60 meters.
The 991 does this channelized 60 meters, but they program it in. So if you save your favorites, it's just like a favorite when you're sliding through them. You cannot go to the actual band and tune to, even though it's a channelized and allowed frequency for you to transmit on. At least on my radio, you're not able to transmit. You can only transmit on the channelized one. Well, a buddy of mine has been doing a lot of FT8, and he's got a 991A, and he's having trouble because he'll transmit once, and it will transmit through the channelized. But then when it goes to transmit the second time, it goes, not sure the correct way to say it, but the VFO area, and then it won't transmit there again. So possibly a bug. I don't know. So
a firmware update or something will come along for everybody.
He's done a firmware update on his, and he's still having troubles with his. But I know that some of the other people say, "Well, just do the Mars mod." I don't do the Mars mod. That's just a personal thing.
Yeah, I won't do a Mars mod. I've had my DX10. I've had it for quite a while. It's Gen 1, so I've had it for quite a while. I've never had no issues with it, and I've never done no upgrades to it, no firmware updates or anything like that. And same thing with my 991. I've never done an upgrade or firmware update or anything like that with that one. And the reason behind that one is I got my 891 the same time a buddy of mine got his. W8IJC. He got his the same. Me and him got ours like within the same week, and he seen that it had a firmware update, so he hit the firmware update. He lost all his transmit, all of his transmit.
Oh no!
And he contacted Yaesu, told him what happened, and they sent him another Yaesu that was all set up, and they adjusted the firmware update. So they took care of it. They did take care of it, so that's a good thing.
So that is one thing that he also said. He called Yaesu and talked to them, and they figured what was going on, and so with whatever's going on, he said the customer service was amazing, even though he's still not having the
Okay,
best.
So Grayman has a good question there. Welcome to the chat there, Tim. What can you legally do with the Mars mod?
So I personally have not seen the reason I don't do it is it keeps me legal. Within some reasons, I don't slip out of band or any of that. So that's my personal preference. Some people want to be able to do 60. That's all I've ever seen. Some people, I'm not familiar with it, but there was a Mars program out of band. I don't know if that's still active today or not. It had something to do with, well, there's somebody said legally join Mars. So I don't know if that's still going on today. It's not something that I've even researched at this point.
Well, I know that with the Mars mod, it expands your bands, just like Jason Lockwood said. Yes, John's correct there. And it also gives you, like my DX10, I can't go to 11 meters and talk. Okay. I'd have to do the Mars mod. In order to go there, I'd have to do the Mars mod and I'd be able to talk. My buddy Jim, he did the Mars mod on his DX10 and he can go on 11 meters and talk on 11 meters. I think it's only 50 watts. I'm not sure, maybe 100 watts. I think you can do a full 100 watts on AM. I'm not sure if it's only 50 or 25 though. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure. Me personally, I won't do that. It's not my thing. And just like the doing the firmware updates. Ever since that happened to Andrew, I have not done a firmware update. I've never done it, to be specific, to be exact. And I won't.
Yeah, so there's that. Well, gentlemen, I think we're about at our hour mark.
Activity.
Okay.
I'm reading the chats. Travis says he's pretty sure he heard Mars activity on 20 meters out of the normal amateur bands.
He must be doing that SETI operation.
But yeah, that's what we got. I want to say thank you to all you newcomers in the chat. Hopefully you come back. Hopefully we earned your subscription. you like what you seen and heard, hopefully it was intuitive and educational, what little bit of education side we could give you. We're not professionals. We're not experts on anything. We just give you what we hear, what we see, or what we know.
We're amateurs.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We're amateurs.
Exactly. We're amateurs. Everyone hit that like and subscribe. Thanks, Hillbilly. Appreciate that, brother. And come on back. We'll be here every Monday night at what time, Bill?
7:30 Central.
Right on. Right after what show there, Bob?
Kilowatts and bourbon.
That's right.
KB, K5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Might win yourself a bottle of bourbon.
Yep.
I won't show it. I
Yes.
don't want to get in trouble, but I have won a bottle of bourbon off the show. So
Yeah. Bottle of bourbon from KB.
Go ahead, show it.
Oh.
You're not going to get in trouble.
Well,
Oh,
Check out Pota Power. Check out Wings and Waves. Check out Alex. He's back on the stream there.
yeah. I think
Welcome
I
back,
hooked
Alex.
the game in there, and
Check out Hillbilly Ham. Check out Pota Boy, my channel. If I ever get out of my driveway, I'll be back in the park. All the
does Jason have a Jason Lockwood? You got a show as well?
and check out Jason Lockwood's show and our one and only Mike, Whiskey 9 Bravo Tango Mike, big tall Mike. He started. He did his first live stream tonight on ham radio for an activation. So go check him out.
to be fair, I have done lives in the past on it, but I didn't have as many followers, and I ended up screwing stuff up, and I wasn't quite sure what I was doing exactly. I think I ended up clicking on some of the wrong settings when I did those lives, so I ended up deleting those ones. But yeah, today was the first live that I actually did that I probably ain't gonna delete. So it's
Golly,
it's
welcome
on
to
there.
the stream, Andy. Yeah, I was trying to help you out there. I know I'm no professional at it or nothing, but when we was in the Discord when you first started it up there,
Yeah.
told you, hey man, tell them who you are and what you're doing.
Yeah.
That way, when people come into the stream, they see that if they start it from, like if they miss the full entire stream and then they start the stream, they don't know who you are. They don't know exactly what you're doing. So if you say it and tell them what you're doing, it's a little bit better for you.
Yeah.
So it to me, that's what I do. Just like when I come on here, I introduce myself and I pass the buck around to everybody else.
Yes, I did it from my interceptor.
He did it from the cop car, and yes, I was calling him a cop again. He don't like that.
I did. I've been saying it for a long time that I was going to actually upload pictures of my interceptor and kind of how I got my ham gear set up in here. And I finally just the other day did do that. So if anybody's ever curious, the new updated pictures of the interceptor and the ham setup inside are on my QRZ page now. So you can see the console and you can see all the ham gear that's mounted inside the rack. It's nice in here.
good.
Yes, he did. I went and checked it out.
I
What's
think it
Mike-
turned out to be a pretty clean install.
Mike's link is Whiskey 9 Bravo Tango Mike on
Oh,
YouTube.
Yep,
Search
it's
up
W9 BTM, and I think on the YouTube
yeah.
channel, yeah, it's W9 BTM WQNX 906. That's my GMRS call.
There you go. Thank you, Hillbilly. Bad boys, what's gonna do?
It's funny when I'm in a park, dude. I had so many people that come up to me thinking I'm like DNR or game warden or whatever, and they're like, "Can I fish here?" or this and that, or is the park closed or something? And I'm like, just a ham radio operator guy doing my thing. Couldn't tell you.
Well, the fact you got the light bar on top, it makes it look even more like a cop car or a GFMP or any of those.
And then
I think when I'm here, I'm just going to turn to ambers. I'm just gonna turn the ambers on, so that way maybe that'll deflect people away. Like it's ambers. It's not red and blue. Don't come up.
That might keep the Rangers away.
I don't think it'll keep the Rangers away. The real Rangers.
Probably not. No, I've had them come up and say hi to me too.
Oh yeah, I've had them bring me coffee in the park. I've been sitting in the park and I'll be sitting there doing my activation, and they'll pull up in front of my car and just put their hand out the window with a cup of coffee.
I've got ones that literally hand me their card with their personal cell on them. Like,
Very nice.
Yep.
We've
if you have
had
any problems, give me a call.
we've had a lot of interaction with the park rangers, and I can say I have not had a single bad interaction with the park rangers. I guess we've never either been kicked out of a park or any of that either. I've heard horror stories about. I do know, and you're welcome to share the interactions if you want. But I've always had great interactions. We keep on the Pota website. We keep some of those flyers.
We're on a live Pota, or we're on a live podcast on YouTube.
That's your daughter, Alex?
That's my daughter. Yeah, she's like, I didn't know the camera was on.
Tell her she's got to get her ham license now.
Yeah.
Yep. She's on CQ. She just did a premiere on her debut on CQ Pota podcast.
She is YouTube famous now.
Yep. Now she's just got to get the call sign and get on the air.
Yep. So Bill mentioned I've not had I've not had a bad interaction with the Rangers. Okay. Everywhere I've gone has been great interactions. My first interaction with the Rangers, somebody said that I was smoking pot, and I wasn't. I smoked cigarettes. You guys know that. Everybody that sees me on my live streams sees that I smoke cigarettes, and I drink coffee. A lot of times I'm like, got your smokes, got your cigarettes, got your coffee, blah, blah, blah. There you go, Mike, you got another sub.
Yeah, he's got a couple subs.
Got a couple subs come through there. There you go. Thank you guys for
Thank you,
subbing,
guys.
Mike. Appreciate that.
I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't want to interrupt you, Sonny, but thank you, everybody.
Oh yeah, squirrel. Anyways, so one of the Rangers come up to me and he asked me, and I let him get in my car, see, make sure there were no drugs, no drug activity. But these people were very, what's the word I'm looking for? Starts with an A. But they insisted, very insistent.
Assertive?
Assertive, yeah. I don't know. It's a smart people word. But they insisted that I was smoking marijuana. They could smell it and everything else like that. And the officer stuck his head in my car, sat down on my seat. I told him, "You're welcome to search, whatever." And he didn't find nothing, didn't smell nothing, and so he just asked me to keep the peace with them if I could leave. They were doing a birthday party and had a bunch of kids there, this and that. So I left. I came back the next day and did my activation. I did get the activation done. I did make my 10 contacts.
So it was at least successful.
Yes, it was a successful activation before that all happened. And the second time, my battery died, and I was on my attempt for my 24-hour Pota, which I am going to do another one. I just got to figure out a date. Good stuff. But I was on my 24-hour Pota, and my battery died for the radio, and I popped my hood and hooked up the radio to the car battery, and people coming by, several people stopped. You can see it in the stream. Several people stopped, asked if I was good or whatever. I said, "Hey, I'm good. Great. Can you bring me some water?" But
Should have told him it was
just,
for your radiator.
yeah, somebody just drove by, seen me with my hood up, and there was a sheriff at the end of the road sitting in a church parking lot. They stopped, said, "Hey, there's a guy down there with his hood up. Might want to go check him." So he came in, and I was advised that, this and that and blah, blah, blah. So I'd done some research. I got a hold of the DNR and all that good stuff and all them people. And unbeknownst to my knowledge, I had found out that that park does have a sleep time now. So it has a bedtime. You can only stay in there until 8 o'clock. But they had just started that at the beginning of that month. And it was like a week into the month, a week or two into the month. But they had just literally, by Alex, they had just literally started that. So, yeah.
So you were over the time, and then he's like, "Yeah, you got to leave because the park is closed now."
Right.
But you didn't know, so I mean, it's not like you were like
Yeah.
doing it intentionally. You just
Yeah,
didn't
I
know.
wasn't. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And now I know who I got to contact, and I got his personal number. All I got to do is give him a call if I decide to do it there. Because the reason why I chose that park is because it was a twofer. It's a twofer. It's Mosquito Lake and Mosquito Wildlife. So that's why I wanted to do it there. That's
Yeah.
2 parks for you, 2 parks for me. And so if I want to do it again there, all I got to do is call them, say, "Hey, I'm going to be here at this date, starting at this time, and I'm going to end at 24 hours later at the same time." And
Does he have the
so,
ability? Does he have the ability to give you permission to be in there later if
yeah,
you ask
yeah,
for it? Like, does he have the ability or the authority to say yes, you can be in
yeah,
there longer?
yeah, he's the head of the DNR.
As long as he knows what you're doing and you're not doing anything like malicious or anything like that, they don't care that you're in there.
Right, exactly. But it's
That's
just
awesome.
like Geneva State Park when they did that with the marijuana and stuff. Another friend of
Right.
mine did some emails for me and sent some emails in, and I went through emails with the mayor of Geneva on the Lake. Geneva on the Lake, it's its own mayor, and all I got to do is just drop my name there, and I can stay there for days on end. And it closes at dusk, and I could stay there for days
Nice.
because of that situation. One of his relatives was a operator, and he knew what I was doing. He said, "You're good to go.
Nice.
Don't worry about nothing." So
Oh,
that's why I
good
go
deal.
to Geneva. They like me there, and I like them there. They like the fact that I'll be sitting there, and I've done this a couple times now. Somebody leaves a mess in the grill. Sometimes I use the grill to bungee dongle my mast pipe on, telescopic mast, and uh, I clean the grill out, and I that was nice.
Okay.
So yes, I clean up after myself and others, and that's what everybody should do. When you go in the park, if you see a piece of garbage or trash or something blowing around, or a coffee cup or soda pop, up here it's Polar Pops. We get them all over the place. Yes, ours doot 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 don't. I'm assuming that's don't. Ours, Geneva State Park don't. Now, in Geneva State Park, with no questions asked, I could go to the archery range, which is in the park, and I could sit there because it's 24 hours. Which I've never done archery in the nighttime, but I guess there are people that do archery at night in the dark because during hunting season you go out at dawn and dusk and all that good stuff. So But that's a whole nother story. Nice, John. Yes, hit that like and subscribe. All right, guys. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
As long as they
That's
stay
what I
in the
was saying.
park, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I do.
I think there's a special use permit you have to get for them WMAs and stuff in Virginia specifically. So it's like paying for a park sticker here or your day use sticker or whatever it may be, probably. I don't know. I'm too far from Virginia, so.
And I haven't put a lot of research into it, but from what I've been told, there have been people that have already been denied try and get those passes.
There's been a few people.
Yep.
Specifically for ham radio, right?
Yeah.
And they've been denied. Yep. Yes.
All right,
Hillbilly, good having you here, brother. Don't forget, guys, go check out Hillbilly Ham. All right, absolutely, Andy, and we'll get you on the schedule there to get you on the stream here, and we'll talk about World Radio League there, brother. Thank you for coming in and checking us out tonight, man. Appreciate you.
Well, we're about 16 minutes over there, huh?
Yep, I think it's time we better put this to bed, guys.
Are you tired?
Yeah, gonna put me to bed. We're 15 minutes past my bedtime. 4:30. 4:30 early in the morning.
I get up at 4:30 in the morning. I don't know why.
Boy. Sometimes I
get to work until 11.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up. So I guess I'll say 73 to everybody from W0KAL. And we'll send it over to Mike to give his final remarks.
All right, everybody. You have yourself a great week ahead, and we'll see you guys all on the next one next week, Monday. Same time, same bad channel. 7-3, Whiskey 9, Big Tall Mike. Up to Pota Boy.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe. Go check out all the channels, the YouTubes, and check me out on TikTok. I just started it. I got to figure it out. But thanks for coming in and checking us out. 7-3s. Peace, love, and the ham thing. Bob just says.
Bob just gestures. He's ready for bed. All right, everybody. Have a great night. 73.
All right. Well, that was fun, and we're still live, by the way.